Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you with a gas mileage report for a 24 Super Duty. This is a 24 F250 and it's got the 373 rear end. We're running over 20 miles so far at 80 miles an hour, and the Mini Godzilla 6.8 liter V8 is achieving 16.5 mpgs. I reset the computer on the freeway, so that's not a slow rise. That's actually what it's getting. We've driven several miles on I-75 North, heading towards the Villages, Florida, from Sarasota. And what we'll do is we'll see what the difference in gas mileage is with the 6.8 liter at 5 mile an hour increments. So we'll back it down to 75 and run for a little while, and we'll see if it comes up from 16.5. I believe if you run 60 or 65 miles an hour, you're going to get run over, number one. You will achieve 17.5 miles per gallon, I'm quite sure, with the 10-speed transmission. The R100, is it called? Yeah. And the Godzilla 7.3 has an R200. One's a 100 and one's a 200 anyway. The transmission's awesome. It's got a lot of torque, and like I said, we're running 79, 80 miles an hour, hanging right there at 16.5 on flat ground in Florida, 72 degrees. So we'll go ahead and back it down to 75. Let's hit the set button here. Let me get it to 75. There we go. No, that's 70. Well, let's see what the difference is at 70 miles an hour, the speed limit. 16.6 is coming up already. What I'll do is I'll reset it so we can do this quickly. I hold, and it that's the that's the cruise control. Hang on, I had it set right on 70. There we go. What we'll do is reset the computer by holding this button right here. So it says right there that I'm resetting, and there we go. Now it says 17.9. We'll see what happens after about a mile or two as to what it's going to be getting. It works pretty quickly. You don't have to drive that far for the computer to give you a very accurate gas mileage. Wow, 19.9. Well, let's check back in about 2 or 3 miles and see what we got. All right, we've met our first traffic jam that's inevitable traveling these days anywhere in Florida because of spring break, and we're not going to be able to do any highway mileage. But I did go about 6 or 8 miles. It just went up a little bit. It was 19.5 at 70 miles an hour. Considerable uptick in the miles per gallon in the 6.8 liter Godzilla, Mini Godzilla motor at 70 miles an hour. So that's very encouraging. There's also a lot of other information that you can get on the dash of your Super Duty. I'm running 65 pounds PSI, and they're very accurate. Yes, there's still a stalled vehicle. And you go through here and it tells you the engine coolant temperature at 178, transmission and engine oil at 194 and 190 respectively. The speed, and there's a trip odometer 1 that starts a counter of how long you've been driving, your average miles per gallon, the distance until empty, and how far you've driven, 2 miles. I reset them 2 miles back, both of them. Here's the trip odometer number 2. The truck has 7,520 miles, not even 10,000 miles yet. And Another very cool thing about the dash here is, check this out. It's got information. Where is that? There is another one. It gives you the hours. Oh, it's in the menu. Here's menu. There you go. Truck information. We'll select that. And you've got engine hours, off-road status, seatbelt. Engine hours. 252 engine hours and 75 idle hours. Interesting. Must do a lot of idling. And then the off-road status, if you click on that, it just tells us our angle. If we were in four-wheel drive, it could show us. That's kind of good information right there. Very cool. Seatbelts. What's that going to say? Yeah, we got one guy with a seatbelt on. So anyway, we're in Apollo Beach, south of Tampa, south of Brandon and Riverview, I should say, Riverview. And we're just going to keep on trucking to the Villages, Florida. That's your real world gas mileage, indicating 19.5 average right now at the 70 miles an hour. Not bad, not bad.